Friends, as we're moving through the service a little bit different than we normally do, so we're getting ready to share in the Feast of Communion. So as we prepare for that, I want you to listen to Jesus' call to a life of celebration. This is from Luke's Gospel. Suppose someone among you had 100 sheep and lost one of them. Wouldn't he leave the other 99 in the pasture and search for the lost one until he finds it? And when he finds it, he's thrilled and places it on his shoulders. And when he arrives home, he calls together his friends and his neighbors, saying, "Celebrate with me, because I've found my lost sheep." Or what woman, if she owns 10 silver coins and loses one of them, won't light a lamp, sweep the house, searching her home carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, again, she calls together her friends and her neighbors, saying, "Celebrate with me, because I've found my lost coin." This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Notice that the movement in these little stories that Jesus tells is from loss to celebration, from grief to joy. So when we gather, as we do around this table, to celebrate this feast of God's love, it's always an invitation to celebrate with our friends and neighbors, even though everything's not okay in our own lives, even though everything's not okay in the world around us. If you follow the Chefs for Ukraine hashtag on Twitter, what you'll witness are the efforts of local chefs and restaurants throughout Ukraine who are feeding Ukrainians during this time of great crisis. A lot of this effort has been funded and supported by an organization called the World Central Kitchen. In 2010, Spanish chef Jose Andres founded the World Central Kitchen to respond at first to the devastating earthquakes in Haiti. After that, he mobilized the kitchen again after hurricanes in Puerto Rico and Louisiana, then after a bombing in Beirut, then after brush fires in Australia, after tornadoes in Kentucky, and then again after thousands of asylum seekers gathered under a bridge in Texas. You probably remember those pictures in the news. And now, World Central Kitchen has organized food distribution systems and food preparation centers all throughout Ukraine and surrounding countries. For example, there's one food preparation center that just makes sandwiches. They make over 100,000 sandwiches a day for refugees. Take a look at this short video real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 boxes of cinnamon, like one box per 10 kilos, because we're doing 100 kilos. My name is Carla Hoyos. I'm a disaster relief chef. I'm a part of World Central Kitchen. So we're gonna send this to Ukraine. Sometimes, like right now, they'll be like, hey, they ran out of chocolate. We have to make it like on the fly. We're not here and just cooking whatever we want. We want to make sure that we're cooking food that is comforting for them. I've had to learn, I've had to learn a lot of like their cuisine, their spices. It's not just, hey, there's food, we give it to you. It's more about, hey, you're not alone. This is comfort for you. We care for you. We want to ramp up to do 100,000 meals a day to feed as many as possible. That's my task here. That's what I'm working on. And we're getting there. We're getting there.
That's how you cook at home, isn't it? The website of the World Central Kitchen says, quote, "We know how to cook in a crisis." I like that tagline. When the world feels chaotic, people still need to cook and people still need to eat. Now, of course, the World Central Kitchen is just one organization among many doing lots of good work in Ukraine right now. But they show us what it's like to celebrate even when the world is out of joint. So friends, let's come to this feast as people fed by an abundance. Kristen, if you'll come. God feeds all of us in this shared meal so that we too can make a difference in the world. So come to the table today no matter what your week has been like. Come with your hunger for a new world and a new way of life. Of course, this is a Presbyterian church, but this is not a Presbyterian table. This is Christ's table, and the risen Christ invites all to eat together.